Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going into Alliance War. This is War number 7 of Season 29. And one big thing here is you see that Tier 2 rating. That is killing us right now. We're going up against this FENIX, Avengers of the Battle. I'm on this Node 6 with Return Policy, Heavy-Handed, Hit Me, I Dare You, and Static Defense. So you really need somebody that can deal with the shocks. I mean, if you can armor break this guy and keep him armor broken reliably, you can get around that. I'm just going in with Thing and boost it up. And Thing is great for Symbiote Supreme because he can't be nullified. I don't have to worry about nullification damage. I don't have to worry about him removing my buffs and whatnot. Might need to be concerned a little bit about Mystic Dispersion, but we're just going to keep doing short, like medium, light, medium combos, trying to build up rock stacks, trying to build up my Furies as much as possible because of, doing less damage with those armors. But yeah, he's going to go down really quick here. I think I get back to a special one and finish him off. Gonna go for one more parry and then just go for it. So we get a clean solo there. Good start to the war, but let's see if we can't keep that up, because at the end of this war, I make a big mistake. So that was all my fights in Section 1, except I do take on this Longshot. This Longshot is on the Powersnack Backup Recovery Outlast node. Thing is a great option for this fight. I've done this fight once earlier in the season. With my 5-star thing. Now I have the 6-star version because I didn't need to worry about my SIG ability as far as like being on path 2 and utilizing protection to its fullest. Again, Thing cannot be nullified, so Powersnack does not come into play. Mystic Dispersion does come into play, but this guy's only got a little bit, 2 or 3 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, so I'm not too concerned about it. It does make this fight significantly easier. As long as this guy's throwing specials, we're good to go. If he does throw a special too, it's not a big deal because I just get that first Incinerate on me, which is going to be like really weak, and I actually get willpower healing from it. All the other Incinerates that you would get, they come from nullification, and that just doesn't happen. So I miss a Dex there. His special one doesn't really do much damage. I get a combo to the face. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna block those. And we're gonna try to hit him right below 50% and trigger the backup recovery before we start wailing on him big time. And a few hits taken, health loss, but no big deal. Here, we're gonna hit him right over special, or not special 2, right over the 50%. Make sure that he doesn't get to special 2. But he does get a little stingy here, and I'm just like, alright, we're just going for it. We're gonna hit him, and we're gonna let him throw his special 2. Dex that. We don't get the Incinerate applied to us, which is unfortunate, because I would take the willpower healing if I could get it. And I think I'm going to build up to another 20 rock stacks, and he's not throwing. We're in assassin's range. We hit him with the special 2, he gets stunned, and we finish him off. So Thing takes care of business there. We move up to the Professor X, but I wasn't assigned to that. Torch is a great counter. We had a different Torch take that guy down. I believe McCloud 33 took him down. And then in Section 2, I have an Alliance Mate apply the White Magneto pre-fight. I still have my 20% boost going from Section 1, so I'm trying to sneak in here. I start with a Power Star 1 boost, and with the White Magneto pre-fight applied, it just allows me easy ins to get stuns and minimize like the chip damage from what you would get on Bubble Shield, and from him hitting into your block and potentially going unblockable quicker than you would hope. So here we get to our special 3, push him all the way to our his special 3, and we're just gonna doom cycle this guy. We're gonna come out of this. I think I'm gonna do a medium light medium into a triple light double medium. No, I just do the double medium. You can do a light medium light medium. There we get the full power steel, and I'm not going to try to build up to another one. We're just going to incinerate him. He has all of the furies coming up, and so those incinerate stick. And one more special one. No, just tap him over. Dead. So King Groot. I don't think we've ever seen him there. Wasn't a problem at all with Doom. And then shortly later, I got that energy to move up to this Hulkbuster on Vigor and Indomitable, and we needed to know if this guy had suicide. So we had an Elsa in section 1, and that depended on who we were going to bring. For the guy that was going to take that, it was Turtle. And we go in, and this guy has suicides. I'm just licking my chops, and you know, I think I was so taken aback that he had suicides. He eat a small combo to the face. But yeah, this fight is over before it started. Doom can take care of Hulkbuster no problem. Suicides are going to make this go faster. I probably could have played this even different, but you know, with the armor ups, you can get some ability accuracy reduction, and you can it can really mess up Doom and with what you try to do with him. So I was trying to spam some special ones. I think we're gonna finish him off with a special 2. I think I probably should have just built a special 2 on that, but we throw the special 1. I think we're gonna throw one more special 1. No, we get the special 2 right here. Yeah, special 2 finishes him off, incinerates, melt him. So easy fight there for Doom, especially with suicides. The stagger can prevent the regen if you happen to not do enough damage in those 25% increments. We're going to move up to this Black Widow, put some boost on, and we got Black Widow and Iron Man Infinity War. We're going to take both of these down with Thing. I apply a regen boost because I have so many of them, and yeah, I just have so many boosts, so I'm trying to use them all before they could potentially expire. And for this fight, I want to try to push Black Widow to her special 2 if possible. If not, I'm just going to parry and stall out that evade timer. I don't want her to do that evade, get the power gain from the global defensive tactic, and just play it nice and safe, block a lot. I am shock immune, so if I happen to get hit, not a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna light her up with a big special 2 here, 13k. It doesn't crit, unfortunately. That would have been nice. And she's almost dead, and this one is the same champ, also has suicide, so I got a little bit extra damage help from the suicides. And yeah, we get the solo, 34 hits, fairly quick. We go into the Iron Man Infinity War. This has got Buffet, Chitinous Thorns, Strike Counter Combat Power Rate, and Outlast. Yeah, Outlast. So we're going with Thing. Thing for this fight and the last fight is Buffet immune, because he's immune to Nullify. And we just got to watch out for his armor ups. He got to 3 fairly quick. Need to heavy knockdown to get my openings there. And I am going to try to manage the strike counter as best I can at the beginning of the fight. Make sure I can throw some specials, convert some furies really quick. I really want to bait this guy's special 1s. I still had that regen boost active from the prior fight. And yeah, this is a pretty simple fight for Thing. It's not the fastest option by any means, but it does work. And even though this does have Chitinous Thorns, the passive armors that Iron Man Infinity War gets does not come into play. So technically, you know, if you were to use Void or Magneto or whatever, you know, heal reversal champ that you would normally use on this, works just fine. And it's just a 5-star Iron Man Infinity War. There we got a nice 7k crit there. But yeah, his armor, it does take a little bit of time to get this guy down with Thing as my option, but it does work very safe. And these guys from FENIX, they died quite a few times at the beginning, and we cleared a lot of the map really quick, and I think we discouraged them from trying harder. I don't know. They died quite a few times. You'll see that at the end of the war video, and I think we only died like five or so times. But yeah, so we're doing well. In our battle group, I think we had two deaths. And you're about to see one of them, so stay tuned. I'm actually quite upset and disappointed about this, and to be honest, I wasn't feeling the best this morning. I don't know if anybody's been watching my 7.3 videos. I've had a bit of a cough, kind of got sore throat and stuff. I went and got tested for COVID and all that. I've been vaccinated, don't have it. But here we go, we have an Ebony Maw boss. I apply my pre-fight. This is the only fight that I have Torch for. I put on some boosts. I put on a regen boost, again, simply because I want to avoid or mitigate some of the degen damage that I will be taking from his special one, because that's inevitable that I will be taking that. We're just doing a lot of blocks, building up some smolders, get a nice little intercept, and we're just going to town on this guy. And then right here, for some reason, I was super slow of getting out of the way of that heavy, and I take degen, and I'm like, crap, that sucked. Now I'm taking the degen from him nullifying my dex, and so I'm already at 28%, and I'm thinking to myself, this is not good. I should have played this a little bit different. I should have been more confident in how much health I had left available, because you're going to see I'm throwing the special ones, because that's going to help me keep my temperature up without having to deal any, take any block damage, or as much block damage. So we're baiting the specials, we're going back in full temperature, we can't miss, we're applying incinerates, we throw another special one. We're going to bait the special one. This guy doesn't have max Mystic Dispersion. There's very little Mystic Dispersion, to be honest. And then here we go. So we're down to 13 temperature, and I dex that, and he's going to throw his special, and I drop below 10 right here. And for whatever reason, I was not paying attention. I had 17 smolders, not 17 temperature. I had 7 temperature, and I go in, I miss because I was still faltering, and I die. First death of the season. Very stupid. I only had like a couple more hits to go, and yeah, there it is. There's that screenshot. I just was not paying close enough attention. It's all on me. This is our battle group. We had 2 deaths. I'm not sure how many they ended up with. I wasn't around for the very end of war, but they died quite a bit. Thank you, FENIX. They actually died, I didn't have a screenshot, but they died 55 times, and we died 5. So we won this war. We really needed it. It was a tier 2 victory, so the points were basically as if we lost a tier 1 war. I had 7 fights, 6 kills, because I let somebody else who had a full health torch finish off that Maw. Thank you, Vask, and 1 death. So on the season, I get my first death, 42 fights, 41 kills. And the sad thing is even though we won that, because the multiplier is not giving us enough points to keep up with the top ranks, we actually dropped 4 spots to number 17 in Platinum 1. We're 3 and 4 on the season. We're still in tier 2. We didn't get enough war rating to get out of that, which is going to be really detrimental. It's going to be a really tight finish at the end of the season to see if we can't go on a win streak and get into Masters. But yeah, stay tuned for that. More videos to come. Thanks for watching, fellas. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.